want to see if I can cut this down. This shit's lagging so hard for me.
Might have to be Geo. You might have to lower the quality. It is a little bit laggy.
My bad.
No, you're good. It's like weird sometimes. Mine does that too, and I know that the computer can handle it, and I have nitro and everything else.
Oh, there we go. Dope. Yeah, that's so much better. So yeah, I know. Shift flip there.
Yeah, that's fine.
What was the other issue?
I leaked up.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting the spoon
Yeah.
to get demoed, and by the time I saw what happened, I was already pushed out way too far.
Yeah. Tough save either way, to be honest, because he hit that Mach 12. In all fairness.
Okay. I mean, I think your first real problem is your defensive rotation. So you like kind of panic. You don't really know what to do, and then you start to panic a little bit.
Yeah.
I like how you played the outlet pass, and then you notice like you got to turn back. But you went off ball cam, I assume to grab boost, but you didn't grab any boost.
Yeah, I tried to line up, and then I noticed I was too far out, like of the rotation on it.
Yeah. And so at that point, I mean, that's just a mechanical error. I'm not gonna fault you for that.
Hit 50.
Nice. Oh, it's unfortunate. Okay, here's your second problem. So on this, you wanna be attacking that ball. You're like playing defensively, but like a shot hasn't even come on net yet. You're just like expecting for them to like shoot it rather than challenging and trying to cut off that play entirely. So here you can see you're like Spoon's not gonna get back before you, so you should already be flipping towards that corner. Um, I know there's a demo coming, but if you flip, like he's not gonna get you. So commit to this corner and try to beat him to that ball, because you definitely could have beaten him, right? And then like hit the ball out and
Yeah.
not give him a chance to shoot. So like in threes, it's different, right? Because you would have a third man, and in twos, there really isn't a third man. So like, you never want to give the team the opportunity to give them that kind of shot. And especially in the corner, when like in twos, whenever the ball's in the corner, you always want to be attacking it.
Okay.
That's fine. I like the idea, but just be careful because you're sitting low on boost, and you committed to it and couldn't get him,
Yeah.
and then you like are struggling to get back with low boost. Typically on kickoff, unless you have something already planned, ready to go, your best bet is to just ditch it and go get that mid boost to the left, and then turn.
Okay.
Because you probably could have been right about, where did it go? You probably could have been right about here. Probably right about here, facing forward, right, and slowly cheating in to see what happens with the play, and then be able to rotate back.
Yeah.
Probably at a better angle to challenge the ball. Nice, good control. Good bump. That's probably a comm issue. I don't know if you guys talked or not.
Here and there. We've been recently trying to work on comms. I think a part of the problem too is that like this was our third game of doubles, I think, together, and like it just we didn't have that chemistry at all, and the trust is, you know,
So I'm
wasn't
gonna
really
ask you an
there yet.
honest question because you didn't get a lot of work together. But was there awkward situations a lot in the match because Spoon stayed on the ball a lot more than you expected to? Because that was
It's a
one worry
mixture.
I had kind of
It's
before it.
a mixture of that and just like not calming when he's going for stuff like that because I feel pretty comfortable rotating out or adjusting to the
Yeah.
play. But if I don't know if he's hauling ass into the play, like and then he's there too, that's
So
like
essentially
here
on
I'm
this,
sure.
Geo would have been better for K to go and then Spoon grab that boost and rotate behind him because that's what I thought was going to happen. Or is it better just to stay mid and let Spoon come over? We know there was no comms on it, but the guy that comes across the goal with his momentum, do you just let him stay on that? Or does he just rotate behind K and then K goes?
I mean, in this situation, it's just too difficult to say what should happen. Like, this is strictly a comm issue. Like,
Okay.
Yeah,
either KRS could be going for that because Spoon can't get another touch, or he does have another touch and he should be calling it, and KRS should be waiting for that second touch.
Okay.
Um, Typically in twos, like if a guy is on the ball, more likely than not, you want to let him continue staying on the ball or attacking the play until he's like done. But this is one of those weird ones where like I mean he's very awkward and he still goes for it, but he gets a decent touch out mid. But he just didn't call it, it seems like. So then you
Yeah.
commit all the way.
yeah,
Um you also I mean I guess this is more reaction time, but as soon as you see him go, you could also just start boosting back down and not
yeah.
commit to this. But you still committed. But not yeah, I mean that's just a common issue. There's nothing you can do.
Oh.
No, that's fine. You're saying to wait for this and try to catch it. I mean, you could stay under this ball. Um, I don't know. Typically in a higher lobby, I feel like you get beat to it, so this
Is
is
it because
fine.
he's fucked? Because he won't have any boost to make a play if it gets banged back behind him? So
No,
like if
no,
he
no,
stays under this and he has no boost and gets banged, like if it goes over Spoon, he's not gonna have any boost to recover. Is that why you would have came off it?
no, no. I'm just saying, like, typically, I guess in a higher lobby, like 9 times out of 10, that person's already challenging this ball,
Okay.
so there's like no point staying there. But I guess here, you could have stayed here and tried to catch it or play a 50. Because he did give you a lot of time. Like he sat in that for a really long time. So you could have caught this. He probably would have jumped. You might have had a free goal or I mean there's so many options you could have done. But I guess here, like yeah, if you have the opportunity to continue the play and stay with the ball, just do it and don't leave the play completely.
Yeah.
Leave the play after something's happened.
Okay.
The only other thing I could tell you is let me see.
You probably couldn't even really see that guy because that ball was so high as well. So like, that makes
Yeah.
more sense now that Gio's saying that that guy should have already been up challenging for that.
Yeah, I mean you couldn't have seen him anyway, so that's
Yeah,
fine.
my dumb ass would have stayed under it and got toasted on a 50.
No, I mean
Oh
it would
my
have
god.
worked. Okay. Take advantage.
Did they call this a roll 1?
Here,
Yeah, he did.
Nice. Okay.
one thing I'll say is I feel like on defense, your rotation, like it's very, very passive. Like if you notice here, like the ball is already going forward. No one's challenging it, and the two orange guys are already leaving, and you're still like, you go to the very corner and wait. That's just a very like defensive mindset.
Yeah.
But if you just like learn to read the play a little better and notice like where everyone else is at, I mean, you could have already been forward on this ball rather than wasting all
Yeah.
that. I mean, you waste all your boost getting to this ball,
Yeah.
right? And then when you go to have a one-on-one to do your move, like you're
I
working
have
with
no
9
boost.
boost.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing at all.
Yeah. Yeah, but nah, I fucked it. Cut out.
Yeah, and I mean, if you have low boost, I mean, definitely try to keep an eye on how much boost you have.
Yeah.
Um, control it a lot more, right? You're like your touches are very hard, and it's hard for you to reach them. Now this is more mechanical, of course. Like here, I mean, you could have used the wave dash. You could
Yeah.
have like hit the brakes and touch it. I mean, there's so many things you could have done, but
Yeah.
you know, no boosts, give the ball away, and he just hasn't opened that.
Are you getting more comfortable with your speed flip, K?
A little bit, man. Just I've only been doing like a week now.
No, yeah, you're
But
good.
yeah, it's
It's kind of
a lot of
changed my
fun.
life being fast because my biggest thing has
But,
been I'm slow as fuck.
hey, you gotta bang that. That's just a training pack.
We'll get your eye. Okay. Get out of my head, you.
Close. Good
Slow
ball.
dragon. How was that
Open.
not a demo? Oh, that's got to be a goal from him there. You made a good play back there. Nice.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, just flailing. And again, I 100% agree with everything so far. But if we watch one, like if we do get to it, like the fourth and fifth ones, you can tell. I think in my play, I got a lot more comfortable playing with Spoon, and it's a little more aggressive because I felt like I could trust him to be where
You
I
expect it.
wasn't. Yeah.
But the point that you have to like trust where he's going just
Yeah.
speaks to the fact that the comms weren't really there. That you have to. It took time for you to kind of know where he was going to be versus him telling you where he's going to be, which isn't a good thing. It's good you got more comfortable, like, but you see what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
It just speaks more to the fact that the comms are pretty minimal. Oh my god, that's unfortunate.
Nice.
A good touch. Nice. Wow, he hit that.
Uh,
That's wild.
I would be careful here. So a touch like this, unless you're like really fast, or to where you're already like jumping off the wall, um, more likely than not, you're gonna have an opponent waiting on the other side
Yeah.
of this corner where Chill is out. It happens like all the time. So that's why a lot of times you'll see some people like hit their brakes or go slow in the corner, and then that person where Chill is at will just fly off because they're expecting this. Like
Right.
it
They're waiting
happens
on it, and
all
then
the
I
time.
just served it up to him.
Yeah, yeah. So here, I mean, your best bet is literally just grab this boost and hit the brakes and just go very slow, or
Yeah.
or let the ball roll back down and control it.
Fair.
Typically like more in twos more than threes, you always want to be following the ball, like after your touch, if you
Yeah.
can, right? So whether
Yeah.
that's um like a touch to pop the ball up, whether it's a touch on the backboard, whether it's a touch to the sidewall, like there's only two of you guys, so you always want to be able to try to follow that ball. Yeah, you just gotta commit, especially like low on time.
Yeah.
I mean, overall, I think you have two huge problems. Um, One problem is your boost management. Uh, it definitely needs work. Like you have to get those pads. You have to know those boost routes. There's a lot of times where I saw you very low on boost, and you couldn't really make a play. And your second problem is your kickoff. You need to. You're also like not getting any boost because you use it all on kickoff, and then you don't recover it and get any boost back.
Yeah.
So that's where you have to start incorporating a flip into your kickoff to save you that boost.
Yeah. And I know that I've been
Do you know
putting
how to do
off.
the diagonal flip until you get
Yeah.
more
I've
comfortable with your speed? Because even the
yeah.
diagonal flip is pretty. It'll be better than what you're using right now if you're not super comfortable with the speed flip yet.
This is rough.
It also seems like you boost while you're supersonic quite a bit too, but it's kind of hard to see with
Yeah.
the boost that you use because your trail's
Yeah.
also black. So I'm not telling you to change your boost, but you might get something like make your trail white so you can see it through the
Yeah.
boost. What's up, Fnatic?
Yeah, on the cheat too. If you're ever gonna cheat on a play, make sure you're actually like you look at what's happening on the play, because you reacted way before the key even touched this ball. You see, like right here, you turn your
Yeah.
car. Like if you just stay there forward, you would have been able to turn left and get that.
Yeah. That's something I've actually between this game and today, I've been working with game on that. Just figuring out what the fuck to do with cheating because I've
Yeah,
never been
he's trying to get
comfortable
more
cheating.
comfortable with it because he's usually
Uh,
not cheating on it, and you are getting better at it.
I mean, too, you don't have to cheat. Like you can
Yeah.
play left or right as long as your teammate knows how to give it to you in the corner, which is usually a better play, just because like you can control that entire play if you're
Yeah.
like mechanical. Um, Cheating is like good if you're, just if you're trying to get a quick goal, right? Or if you know that your teammate's better at kickoff or faster at kickoff. Um,
Or if you're getting abused by the other team on cheat, like hard cheat kickoffs, right? Like if
I
there's
mean
teams
that
that
too,
I
yeah.
played where
Like
they
if
hard cheat and they almost score every time. Every time I don't cheat, I'm not there in time. Is it better to cheat in that situation or just not go for big boost?
I mean, you can, but it all just comes down to how the first man challenges the ball. Like
Yeah.
if they're killing in middle and they're cheating and you're not, yeah, you're in a disadvantage. But
Okay.
if the ball goes in any other direction, they're cheating and you're grabbing boosts, you're kind of in a better position.
Nice.
Nice. Fine. Yeah, I'm just
So
noticing like I know that there's like a not enough chemistry between you two, but at the same time you're playing very, very like you're overly passive on a lot of plays.
Yeah.
Like here, you know, you're like waiting, you're waiting, you leave the play, which is fine, but on this, like you leave the sidewall and you don't challenge it.
Yeah.
And now no one's challenging.
Yeah, no, I got it, and 100%. That's why I was like, I know I'll learn more from the ones that we lost in reviewing those, but I feel like when I finally started playing my game and not just waiting to see what Spoon was gonna do, that's when things started clicking between us. So again, I 100% understand the benefits of this over anything else, but it's like that. I don't know. I need to stop trying to play other people. You know what I'm saying?
You're
Yeah,
trying to play
yeah,
for
and
both
I just
people. I used to do
yeah,
that same shit, especially in threes.
because
yeah,
like that
no,
corner, like if you back it up, that corner we were in, that's the exact same issue, kind of last play or the last game where I didn't expect him to touch in that corner, but he did. So I'm like, oh, do I go for this? And then he doesn't go for it, so I cut off, and then it's too late.
Yeah.
I mean, well, let's see.
Looked like he was going for a demo.
I mean, I would have like thought that too if he had grabbed that corner boost and then gone up the wall. But he has no like he's not gonna do anything with this ball even if he tried. Um, and it's okay like if you kind of sit on the sidewall as well. Like you're
Yeah,
playing left wall here, you know, just
just
wait.
stay
Like you,
there.
yeah, just stay there. I mean, it's
Yeah,
not hard. You know, you could easily turn back around
for
and go
sure.
back if you need to. But here too, like as soon
I
as
had
you
already.
see him leaving the play, make sure you're challenging that already.
Yeah,
I know it's like maybe a bit more mechanical because you're kind of like jumping backwards and going for it, but you know, it's something you always want to be able to
Would you
challenge
fake
or
challenge
try
that
to
wall
challenge.
there, Gio? In his situation,
What?
like if he, so as soon as Spoon turns out, would you have just started going up the wall and see if, because he might not even gone if he went up the wall. Would you have like fake challenge to see if he gives you the ball or not, and then turn back, or would you have just dead ass challenge that right there as soon as Spoon went?
Here?
I would
Yeah.
just beat him with the ball.
Uh, Well, I mean, well, I wouldn't be in the position, but if I was here,
Yeah,
I mean,
saying
if
that we stopped on the mid wall, like we're still sitting parallel with the wall, like if we didn't turn here. Would you have gone up the wall and just try to beat him there with Spoon there, or would you have like
if
fake
I'm
challenge to
here,
see?
no, if I'm here, I'm challenging that,
Okay,
100%.
got you.
Um, yeah.
Okay, that answers that.
Now, if I end up in this position somehow, here, I'm either gonna drift and boost to turn my car around to challenge the ball, you know, because then you turn away and then you like kind of like you're indecisive, like you're hesitating a lot because you're
yep,
backwards and you're forward, then you go back again, and it like really ruins your momentum.
100%.
You either got to challenge like straight away, or you know, if you're gonna be backwards, challenge backwards. If the, you know, if you can do it.
Or
Is it really choppy for y'all?
yeah,
Yep.
Okay.
Was it?
Well,
Yeah,
how
it's
many
doing this
frames do you have
color
of that?
thing. It's doing a color thing
yeah.
where it's like hard to
I'm
see
like
the screen.
30.
You're only at 30? That's weird. It's like going like in and out of like being actually colored and then going to like this brown like thing. It's very weird.
Is
Looks
that
better
better?
now. Yeah.
It
Let's see
looks
what it
fine
looks like when you
like
play.
now.
Um, so this is a good challenge. Obviously, it would have been better if you hit it. But here's the other thing too: is like, especially when you have no boost. I guess it's situational, but in this situation, like, don't panic, right? Now, the reason I
Control
say
it.
that, exactly, the reason I say that is because you touch it out, but there's no one attacking it or no one going for the shot, no one following up. Like
Yeah,
the first guy challenged, he dipped, Hill turned around. So you're basically giving them back the ball.
Yeah.
So like here, like don't flip into it, just like light touch, right? And
Yep.
then follow up on it.
That's a good touch by Spoon.
And then here, whenever you can, you always want to try to get that boost grab. Like
Yeah.
as soon as you see this and you're like, there's nothing you can really do at that point. Um, Try to go for their corner because then you take it away from him. But now he's working with full boost the ball, and you can't even rotate back yet. Same thing here. It's just I've seen it like a few times now. It's just like you're just booming the ball a lot.
Yeah.
In most cases it's fine, but in a lot of these situations that you're being put in,
Had to
unless
find
you're
one.
yeah, unless you're gonna like solo play and you have the boost to go up and you know you're gonna do whatever, it's fine. But you just throw the ball away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean just no boost.
If you jump down on that wall, you can come down in a wave dash, or even if you just jump down straight up, like you'll get down a lot quicker and not have that little issue on there.
Yeah, yeah, wave dash would have helped.
I think that was good. Tough ass placement too. That's a good shot.
There you
Nice,
go,
good
boost
recovery.
grab. Oh, flip that shit.
Nice 50.
Oh, damn. That's a good pass. You
Yeah. Should have
got
committed
it.
to that, right?
The
Yeah,
wrong way too.
Yeah.
yeah, but you should have like already challenged this as soon as that ball's there.
Yeah. I should have. Yeah.
Or if you're gonna read it off the wall, just
Turn
don't turn
right.
your car and go up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate.
Okay. Nice. Demo.
So,
Yeah,
so
yep.
yeah, I was about to say, so here, like when I get in a situation like this, I'm like, I don't know what to do. Should I go for the demo on him? Should I go for
Yep.
demo on goal?
Yep. Yeah. So your first instinct should be like if you can't follow this up, definitely go for a bump or a demo on your rotation out. Like make
Yeah,
sure you're rotating out.
yeah,
Because you just stay here.
yeah, exactly. That's a huge problem that I have too.
Even
Because
if you
I'm like,
don't fully commit to the demo, bro, you rotating out like you should, they will jump and react because they're gonna think that you're going for a demo. Like you don't even have to hard commit for it if you don't want to, like if they're playing in net. But you turning towards them is gonna make them react and still open the door for your teammate as you're rotating out. Cause your midfield bump awareness is really fucking good, like better than most. So you're capable of doing that.
But someone needs to challenge her. This is like way too much time then on the ball.
It should be Spoon.
Um, it's a comms issue. I mean, it could be one or the other. If Spoon's gonna challenge, he needs to either turn around and challenge, and as soon as you see that he went away, you should be the one to challenge.
or
right? So like that,
Yeah.
yeah. Spoon should have like turned. I don't know why he didn't, but
Yeah,
he
that
turns
was
away.
weird.
He probably just needed a boost and went to the boost. But then now you need it. Now you need to cut this play off.
Yeah.
Like you're rotating back to net, but in twos, like there's going to be a lot of cutting. You need to cut.
Yeah.
So this is one of those times where you need to cut this off because your teammate didn't do what he was supposed to, and cover for him. So you cut him off, but then nothing happens. Nothing happens. You're both awkward on net. You know,
Yeah.
if that's like if he actually shot that right, like you guys would have been kind of fun.
Yeah.
Good recovery. Can you go back to that, Gio? This is my personal question. When this ball comes off the wall here, are you shooting this every time, or are you going to soft touch that and close the shooting gap? This is a situation I get into a lot, and sometimes I make it, and then I'm like, well, maybe I should have just soft touched this and then closed the gap and then shot.
Well, so, oh
I
my
mean,
bad.
if you,
Oh,
go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say, so cause I've rewatched these once or twice, and I'm sure, cause even thinking now, I'm like, okay, I'm here, I'm going for this ball, and from my vision, there's no one in net. So I'm like, this guy's out, rotating out for boost, or he's still not back yet. I didn't know he was literally like right off screen and
Oh, I'm
waiting.
not even saying like you
But
in this
yeah,
situation. I'm just saying this situation happens to me a lot, and I'm always like torn between doing a soft touch and cutting the shooting gap while buying time for Spoon to go back, because I can still take a shot even off a soft touch. Or do you just go ahead and rip that thing and play it? This
I'm letting
happens a
it bounce,
lot.
and then I'm ripping it top left because if you hit it top left, it's in.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
I mean, I think first reaction would be like shoot it.
Okay.
Like if you know how to shoot, shoot it, right? Like if I'm thinking about Trickter, like I play with him a lot, he's shooting that right there. Like he's already flying to the ball, but he knows how to hit the ball, so he's gonna get the power that he needs to go in, right? Fanatics is a little different. He's gonna use the power from the bounce up to shoot it.
Yeah.
So there's like different ways that you can shoot that ball. Now you could also play it slow. It's fine too if you want
So
to get a soft
if you're
touch.
not having like a good shooting day, which is pretty much 80% of my days, don't rip the shot and just control it and then take an easier shot. I'm
I
not
think
even
any of the
asking for K. I'm
Uh,
asking for myself in this situation because I get
it's
this a
just
lot.
I think any of the decisions work as long as you execute them right.
That's fair.
yeah, and anything works. Like if you want to soft touch this, that's fine. But just know like your second like play on it is gonna be has to be quick. Like you
Yeah,
have to
because
react
you allow
fast
the
to get,
second guy
to
to get
beat
back
him.
into the goal.
Yeah, so if you're gonna soft touch it, right? Like ball's here. You're not jumping, you just like drive forward and give it a little push forward. Then you need to be fast aerialing to get that second shot
Oh
on
yeah,
the
for
net.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
You know?
so if you soft touch it there, Spoon's going for a demo, right? So you soft touch it, Chillax is gonna challenge you right away. So you get one touch soft and just double jump, pop it over his head, then it's probably gonna be a goal.
Yeah.
Because Spoon's gonna demo their guy in net. Chillax is diving on you because he's first man there. So like just like a soft touch and then a double jump, pop it
Yeah.
over his head.
Gotcha. Sorry, K.
Yeah.
This
If you,
happens a lot to me. I've been
yeah.
trying to
I,
figure this out.
you're good, man.
That's why I'm here. I'm trying to learn too. All right, we're good. Gio's fiance walked in the room.
Hold on, give me a second.
I had to put in my little bit of input.
No, you're good. I like it. I just have not been shooting well lately. Like even
If
when
this
I
was
do
on the
soft touch it, I'm gonna convert more if I soft touch it. Like me personally right now, just because I'm not shooting really well. But I also know I need to be able to make that fucking shot.
Yeah.
Because you're
if
not
that's
always
on
gonna
the
get the luxury of time to make a soft touch and then shooting it.
Yeah,
if
a
that's on
lot
the
of
right side, I'm shooting it before it bounces. Like cause I use right arrow. I don't know if anyone else is the same way.
I
But
use
like
free arrow when I'm shooting.
Do you really?
okay. So you probably
Yeah.
shoot you can probably shoot
Nice.
both way you can probably shoot both ways without a
Yeah,
bounce then
yeah.
pretty well.
I'm ripping this top left.
See, I'm ripping this top left, but I'm waiting for the bounce because I don't trust my left arrow very much. But if it's on right side, I'm shooting it before the
Do
bounce
you even
with
have
right
left
arrow.
air roll bounded at all? Like every
I
once in a
do.
Yeah.
while?
I shoot it. Like I shoot left arrow a lot, but
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't shoot it
left air roll on this shot
Yeah, because it's like
particularly.
Mach 12.
Yeah, because I need it Mach 12. Like I shoot left air
Yeah.
roll when I'm like close off the back wall, and I just need the angle. But like the angle's not too hard here, so I wouldn't even shoot it left air roll.
And another thing, like on this shot right here, are you flipping forward into this, or are you just using a second dodge into it, going straight the way you are?
I'm flipping into it.
Okay.
Like,
For the
what do you
shot,
mean?
yeah, I'm flipping into it.
So there's been a
'Cause-
lot of shots that I've been in this situation and I miss because I flip and I put it up too high, even though I get the power and
Oh,
it's somewhat accurate. But like, there's
you have
times
to
where I
time.
just don't. If I don't flip forward and I just, like if you're going forward, you've used one dodge to get in the air. If you just hit A again, it just pops through the ball. And I've been making more like
Yeah.
that recently, and I don't know if that's gonna make me more consistent than flipping forward. Most of my shooting shit is just mental because I work on
So
it every day. But I was just curious on that as well since we had time.
what I'd say is like on this shot, let's just say hypothetically that I was like good with left air roll. I was a left air roll user, right? I try to shoot this shot as soon as possible because it gives you the largest window to hit
Yeah.
because he's not back in the ball. So I wouldn't let it bounce if that was the case, right?
Right.
And if I wouldn't let it bounce, you'd have to jump once to get to the ball because it'd be too high off the floor to just flip into it,
Yeah.
right? And then I'd tap light arrow slightly, or like slightly, sorry, and I'd wait to use the flip until my like tip of my cart is really really close to the ball because like the
But you
closer
are
you get the
flipping
tip to the
forward into
ball,
this every time.
yeah, 100%. I think it's
I
the best
also
way to
want
get
to put
power.
it on the ballot that we start saying Sleffly from now on.
Yeah, I don't.
I
How
like
did
it.
that come out instead of
I don't
slightly?
know.
I
I
don't
like
know how
it.
that.
Sleffly. Ever so Sleffly.
I
Oh.
I gotta think of what other. Maybe I was trying to say left and slightly together.
Yeah. Not, bro, you're talking to the guy that's dyslexic. I do that shit all the
Mhm.
time. Combine words that don't even, not even a word.
So here's the other one. Here's another one where
Control.
Yep.
yeah, you're already low on boost, and then you use that boost to catch up to the ball, and then you just give the ball away by doing that, and no one's
Yep.
challenging you.
100%.
Honestly, you could have caught this ball without using any boost. Maybe like one tap, like 5 boosts, and then after you catch it, then you could flip it, right, or flick the ball forward.
Yeah.
So here, this is what I mean by being very passive. Like the ball's technically going to the other, like to your opponent's side because Spoon's controlling it. Your first instinct is like, let me go behind him. Like let me play defensively, but there's no attack on the ball, right? Really, you could literally just stay right here. You could even turn off ball cam and look at what's happening and where everybody's at. And if you call like that you're here, I mean, he could have maybe even passed it to you and you get a hit out. You probably could have gone forward and demoed chill and give Spoon the room to play with the ball. And there's a
Yeah.
million things you could have done, but you decided to rotate all the way back and be defensive.
Yep.
And so
Low
like
line control.
the reason
Sure.
you guys aren't like scoring a lot is because of that. Like there's no offensive pressure, there's no offensive threat. Um, like they're doing a good job of relieving that pressure and then just attacking you guys, and you guys are like stuck on defense. You're trying to like play defensively with low boost. So it's like things like that where you like it's okay to play up. Like you don't have to have someone back all the time. You just
Especially
need
if
to
you're
be able
down.
to, especially if you're down, yeah.
Yeah.
But here, yeah, here it is probably. Let me see. This is another one you could have caught, controlled.
Catch it. Yep.
Same thing here. You're watching what's happening, which at times it's okay, but I mean these guys are pretty decent, so that's like something I would expect for somebody to grab or touch. Rather than waiting too long, you should already be stealing that corner boost. right? And
Yeah.
if anything, you also have Spoon behind you if he's like throwing this ball away. So there's the other thing is like you guys aren't just like manipulating the boost. Like you're letting them take over, like pretty much do what they want, take the boost, attack you guys. If you start to starve them, then you can start to put that pressure on them.
Yeah.
Nice. We didn't score off that? You gonna bomb
I
on
think
both
Spoon
and we
missed.
didn't score, dog? Like, that's rough.
I was waiting for like the goal
Damn.
explosion. I
You
was
bumped
waiting.
both guys and put your life on the line. We couldn't put that thing in. That sucks.
Oh, let's
I
challenge.
should have challenged that earlier, right?
Yeah, a little earlier, but you still challenge, which is fine. You force them to do something. You never want to have an opponent with the ball in your corner. It's like a rule. You just never want that. You always want to be challenging or getting that ball away from your corner. And this is coming from Algix, who's like fucking SSL, PL, whatever.
I thought the rule was you don't want to challenge in the corner. Is that what you're saying? You don't want to let them get to the corner?
Yeah, you want if your opponent's on the ball like in your corner, like you
Yeah.
want to challenge that. You never want to give them the corner
Okay.
because that's a free pass to the middle.
Got you.
So, rather than playing the net and waiting, like you want to get it out of there as fast as you can.
Mwah. I thought you were gonna demo him. It's a little aggressive game.
Like here, I know it's the end of the game and it doesn't matter, but I just want you to be aware of like your recoveries. Like you get bumped, but you could have easily turned your car left and flip diagonally and go down the middle boost path. So
Yeah.
like you're always leaving yourself with like little to no boost.
Yeah.
Does that sound familiar, Gio? Gio just had this talk with me the other day.
Yeah,
Then he called me slow as fuck.
no, that's true.
Like
I
mentally
cried
or in
after.
Rocket League?
No,
Like-
just in Rocket League. It was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's like, you're just dead ass. You're just too fucking slow. You gotta speed it up.
Gio, that's kind of mean, dude.
No, I mean it's true though because it's me
I mean,
being
when
late
you're,
to shit, and then there was.
I mean,
and the
he's
reason
playing
I'm
up.
late. Yeah, but the reason I'm late is because I'm not grabbing the boost, and I'm going for plays that I don't have enough boost to do, and I'm setting myself up to have to do a play that requires boost.
Well, he's also playing up with like GC1s, borderline GC2s, and it's like
Yeah,
you just need to be faster. Like,
yeah.
you know, like it is what it is.
I cried
I
after.
wasn't
It's
saying
not
it
a
in a
big
bad
deal.
way. I was just saying
No,
you're
it's fine.
just slow.
No, I'm just messing.
So I like the patience. Definitely wait on this. Unless you're like confident you can actually hit it. But I just feel like you're a little too far out here.
You like splitting the net.
Like, what?
It just seems like you get split in the net a lot. This is something we looked at in the threes. Because when you split the net and you don't stay back post, if you're going to be patient, like you either go here, like if you split the net, you're giving the entire net to work with, and you're going to have a lot harder chance of saving this ball.
I see what you're saying. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's fine if you want to stay in the middle. But if you're gonna stay in the middle, like just be farther back
In the net.
so that you have the time and space to react
Gotcha.
and block it, right? Like you give yourself a little more time to read the play. But by you pushing forward, you're like forced to turn and play backwards now. Like you never really want to play backwards.
I definitely hug backside a little bit though, because it's much easier to go forward to save it than it is backward.
Oh yeah, well definitely, yeah. If you can stay there, right there on the back post, that's probably your best bet. But I'm saying like if you're already gonna commit to push up, like it's okay to reverse and just sit like closer to the net. Wait for the shot, read the shot, and then push the ball forward, right? Because that's an open net.
Yep.
The good piece to this, K, is you didn't panic this time, and you slow played them, which is really good. Like earlier, you kind of panicked and like dove at it. Like you didn't panic at all there. That's unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Fine. Ooh, grab that corner.
Good pass though.
Pass.
I think this is another comm issue. What one of you guys have to like go up this wall and challenge?
For sure.
Yeah, because you both turn away and then it's just tough. That's an open that. Oh.
Are these high cells? I assume.
I think they were mid.
I
They might
think
have
one is
Chillax
high.
might be a little bit higher actually.
Not Chillax.
So Laxus is an
Promoted.
ML now.
Yeah,
Huh?
he
Yeah.
promoted out after this
Oh
game
yeah,
to
that's
M.
right. I sent you that and I already forgot. I'm
Yeah.
really good at my
Yeah.
job. That's nice.
So in this type of play, like whenever it's one man in the corner passing mid, like it's okay to play a little more up, right? And play the pass. Um, here
Back.
you're what? Someone say something?
No, Fnatic left.
Oh. Ooh. I mean, this is fine because he pushed the ball out to you, which also works. Um, but he's also like getting a good read on you, and then he just gets the open net. But it, like yeah, here like it's okay to play a little forward.
Do you just play for 50 there versus a shot? Once you're in that situation?
Here, well if I know that he's gonna challenge me like this, I'm not committing into the ball. Like I'm
Okay.
just gonna like
Kinda
probably use the
turn.
bottom side of my car and
Okay.
just like let him hit it into me.
Like to be clear, you would just kinda like turn in that and push it left or right. That way you're not in the air having to recover from anything.
No, I mean I would jump. I would just like but use the bottom of your car.
Oh, to hit it down.
Just I mean it's just a soft touch. Like you're just blocking him. You're not
Yeah.
committing. You're not putting force forward. Because you go forward, you beat him, and because you beat him, he's just he has a good 50 on you, and he goes back. But if you just like expect that, like if you're expecting the challenge, or because you see him go up, just like kind of just slow down your car and wait for him to challenge you.
Yeah, that's what I'm
'Cause it,
asking. So like you there, you're just gonna single jump, take the 50, and then use your next dodge to recover left or right to get on the ball, versus like double flipping into it on the
oh
50.
yeah. I'm not
Okay,
using my yeah.
got you. That's what I was more so asking. That's something I'm trying to work on right now
Yeah,
myself.
a lot of this is like you have to start, and this goes for every single player in the world. Like but the reason pros are so good outside of their mechanical abilities is because they have so many hours spent watching the ball and then they've learned to like watch other players and watch the play. Like they don't look at themselves, they don't look at the ball. They're literally looking at their opponents and their teammates.
Yeah, which is
So like
also why
when
they read it quicker, right?
I mean yeah. But if you could like start to really you know like not focus not be so tunnel vision on the ball or like a boost or something and like once the boost path become like a like second hand to you, once the ball like kind of reading it becomes a little more second hand, and you can really focus on the positioning, like you can tell when someone's about to demo you, right? And you can react, you can jump. You can tell when someone's challenging you, and you can react and take a good 50. But when you're not doing those things and you're committing to something, more likely than not, they're just gonna outplay you.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's another one. They probably got a better control touch. Nice. That's a good cheat. You waited and then you reacted.
Oh,
Oh, you're waiting way too long. You need to do something. You need to steal his boost. You need to demo him. You need to challenge him. Um, it worked out for you, and there will be times where it will work out. But usually, like, you just don't want to give them a lot of room.
Yeah.
That's fine. One thing you can start incorporating into your gameplay, is utilizing the walls to your advantage. So like here, you see that there's two people to your left and in net, right?
Yeah.
So to get around them to the left is really hard. An easy way to beat this is if you hit this ball to the right and hit it off their corner, like in yourself passing it, right?
Yeah.
Um, I do that a lot on the sidewalls when I like try to beat someone, hit it off the wall around them, and then catch it, and then I have a 1v1 with somebody. So in these situations as well, like hitting it into that corner to the right, you beat one, and you probably, I mean, depending on how the ball goes, you probably have a free shot.
Yeah.
Nice.
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 Good shot. I thought you were gonna pass that. Good ass angle.
Nice.
Ew.
That's just tough.
Yeah. Super tough. That was a good shot by him too.
I just want you to just be aware of your boost management here. You got full boost and you used almost 40 boost to not even make it to half field. You use another like 30 some boost to challenge this, and then you get demoed. Um, rather than boosting to gain speed, try to get comfortable with flipping to get speed and not wasting your boost a lot. Right? Or even wave dashing if you're, if you can get good at it. But after grabbing this boost, like if you want to boost a little bit, that's fine. But you could have flipped forward, right? Flipped again, and honestly, you might have already been there to take a shot, right? Nice. There you go. Nice. I'll be honest, that kickoff is killing you. It's because you don't have enough power going into that.
Yeah.
It's so soft that all they have to do is just give more power and
On
kind of goes
this
over.
kickoff right here, Gio, are you gonna take the boost path to get back and just have 20 and be at net, or are you gonna go for big boost and just hope he gets a touch? Like when you get
This?
kicked, like we get annihilated, the one before, you get annihilated on the kickoff, right? And your teammate's in an awkward situation, right? So we do this. I mean, it goes right at the fucking goal. Are you still just gonna try to get 100 boost here, or are you gonna try to take those small pads back and get back quicker? Or is it better to have full boost in case they miss and you have a chance to make a play? Does that make sense?
Yeah, your best bet would to be taking those pads back.
Okay.
Because I mean, yeah, he wastes a lot of time not going back. Like you go to the side, whereas you could have turned, flipped towards the boost pads, and most likely probably got a challenge on this. Your second best option is rather than going for mid boost, go for the corner boost because it's more back on your side. But honestly, yeah, if you get beat like this, you want to try to get back as fast as possible.
Heard.
Which is like flipping and taking that this path here.
Yeah.
Here, or even here. Yeah, I feel like that was savable.
He's 50.
Nice.
Hey, see, that's exactly what Gio was talking about earlier. Use that wall to your advantage. That's what he wanted to see from you earlier. That was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really good. You also had the awareness not to go for an aerial there with Spoon on the wall, because that shit drives me nuts when teammates do that shit. It's usually a solo queue teammate though, in all fairness.
Yeah, just little things like this, man. Like you're literally using your entire boost to get here, where you could have just flipped once
Yeah.
and gotten the same speed.
Fair.
And it's not that it'll only like save you a lot of boosts, but it also make you faster. Like flipping and wave dashing somewhere is faster than boosting up to somewhere. Because keep in mind, it takes 3 flips to gain supersonic with no boost, and it takes, I want to say, 2 wave dashes, maybe 3 to get supersonic.
It's 2, but if you have like 15 boost and you use that into a flip, you'll be supersonic after your first diagonal flip.
Yeah, rather than using, what does it take? Maybe like 30 to 40 boosts to get supersonic?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Honestly, my speed flip kickoff's not very good, but the thing that it's helped me do is be faster in the field in situations like that. Like, I've been using it a lot more in the open field to my advantage than I'm just not good with the kickoff
No.
piece.
The fuck did he do? Oh, okay. I thought he took both boosts, but the opponent took it. That's fine. If he's gonna take that, he needs to go, which he did. This is another one. Threw it away.
Yep. Just dotted him up mid. So should I be challenging on the
Yeah.
wall? That yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, because I see
That-
Spoon's going back, so I should already be up on that wall challenging.
Yeah.
Your
mean,
presence
regardless,
on that wall is probably gonna make Edge rush his shit, making your life easier for Spoon, just like we talked about for threes. Even if you don't hard commit to this, like your presence on this wall is gonna rush him.
Yeah, but that's typical. I mean, that's an easy challenge. Like, there's no way he's getting it, especially if he jumps like that. He has nowhere to go with it.
Nice touch. Okay. Little
Nice.
delay, I like it. Okay.
here's where we finally started coming.
Oh, if you'd have just passed this to you earlier, this was money.
Yeah, either you're coming like a pass, or I mean, you could have even said like, "I'll go for a demo," and I'd hope that Spoon hits his brakes, and that you just go and demo him. I mean, one or the other, but like that's a play that just nothing came out of.
Yeah, 2v1.
Yeah, again, it's just like a subconscious thing. You're just gonna have to like break out of, because like you do good by going back here, right? Like because they're attacking it. But then this, like that's a, I mean, at least for me, like I feel like that's like Spoon's gonna get this ball,
And we're down.
and you still turn, like you make the right turn, but then you go back, and
Yeah.
that little turn back, believe it or not, takes away so much of your time to be able to get
Yep.
back to the other side. Damn.
That car is horrible, bro.
Oh, you need to be sending that. You hesitate for some reason.
You also want to make your cut back towards the net when you go back for big boost every time. It's
Okay.
just a little bit easier if you don't cut that way. If you had already turned left
Yeah,
towards
it'd
the
be
net, I
about,
think you would have already gone for this.
yeah.
Yeah.
So not necessarily. It's okay to cut out that way again, but it all comes down to like your guys' skill level. The safer bet is always turning back to net. Um, but like if your teammates again, if your teammate's good at giving you the ball, like you cutting back in net kind of defeats the purpose of that happening. Um, so I will say like it's a safer bet, but it's not always like you should be doing that. It really just depends on like, are you guys good at kickoffs or not? Um, but again, this is like another thing. Like subconsciously, you're just a very, very defensive, passive player, which is okay. But you need to like learn to balance it with your like offensive skill, because this little hesitation right here, like you clearly see the ball rolling there with nobody on it, and you just got full boost, and you're not attacking. And like again, like you might not, you might have like not realized it, but this is just like, it's just because you're passive and defensive, and that's okay. But in situations like this, like you need to be
Gotta
like
turn it
on that
on.
ball.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Plus, they're
because
not
then
gonna
you
make it
go.
from there. Even if you go up here and get beat, you're challenging him as well. Like, and Spoon's still gonna be rotating behind you.
Yeah, and the other thing is like be comfortable with challenging on the wall. There's a few times already, like that left wall play, and now this one, where you're just not challenging on the wall. Like here, rather than going up and challenging the ball, like you go for this boost, and you're like it just slows you down. Like you're not in position.
Yeah.
The
Again,
fuck?
take your time. You're committing, especially last man.
Yeah.
You could have even faked it, honestly. Just like go up, hit the brakes. He most likely would have missed that ball because he hits it back off of you. And you would have had a clear path. Oh, it's unfortunate. That's fine. That happens. Mm, no. I don't like that at all.
better to have that
I-
100 boost and come back and back up his play versus you just. I see why you want to be here, but like you have no boost and you
Yeah.
gotta wait.
If this was threes, I would like that would be a better play. Or if Spoon is like actually gonna pass you the ball, then it'd be an okay play. But like him air dribbling and you just sitting here, like this is really bad to be in. Your safe bet is literally just going and grabbing that side boost and coming back. Or alternatively, if you're gonna cheat up, that's perfectly fine, but he needs to be your target instantly. You know?
For sure.
Nice.
Nice shot.
It worked out. It worked out.
No, but yeah, I was 100% in the wrong spot for 75% of that
The
play.
idea wasn't bad though, and like we don't know, like I don't know if you remember the play or not, but like if Spoon Deadass said I'm passing this to you because I see you there, because I think you actually went for the demo, but he just made such a quick turn that you couldn't get it, and then you were already there and you see the opportunity, so you stayed there. Like I think
Yeah.
you initially went for this bump, but he just did a quick ass turn. Now that I've
Yeah.
like looked at it multiple times, is what it seems like to me.
The other thing too, again, I've seen this already multiple times regarding your kickoff. The reason you're not going for mid boost and why you're pushing forward is literally because of your kickoff. Like if you look at your kickoff, you're you're not you're like flipping into the ball late or so soft, like very softly, that your car is going to their side of the field with your flip, right? Rather than
Yeah.
like canceling out kind of midfield, you're basically going to their side. So like turning to the left is going to be a lot harder for you. So your first like reaction is like, well, let me just stay here.
Yeah.
Um, and then my only one other thing would be try to always play across from your teammate. Because here you're behind him.
Yeah.
And you got the shot off, right? But if you turn the other way, right, and like just
Yeah.
trust that he's gonna
Would have been
win,
at a better angle.
yeah, you would have been forward.
Yeah.
Nice. Push up, challenge that. Nice.
What the fuck was Spoon doing? I guess he expected you to jump for that. He jumped from fucking half court at that shit. Holy shit.
Here's another one. Where you throw the ball away. Like you have to really get comfortable controlling the ball on defense. Across your goal line, on the backboard, on the corner, wherever it is. Because the ball's coming right to you. You didn't have to jump. You could stay on this backboard, catch it, and just drive it across with no problems. Like nobody's on you.
Yeah.
To the
But you
big
throw it
boost as
away,
well.
and Flip is reading you. I mean, thankfully you beat him, but any other good player will be able to like just blow by you on that.
Where the fuck did he go? What just happened? Huh.
I feel like you could have committed to that demo. Tough, tough. I'm not gonna fault you.
Yeah, that's a tough ass shot.
See what Spoon was doing. That's fine.
Stay, stay,
He-
stay.
Yeah, he
stay,
doesn't stay.
Stay,
He
stay.
leaves. He needs to be challenging. He needs to challenge. The fact that he doesn't challenge, like that's the thing with twos. Like you're gonna need to cut people. Like and it's
Yeah.
okay to do that. Like you need to be challenging the ball. If you're not challenging, you're putting you and your teammate in a really bad position.
Did you actually touch that? Spoon?
Uh, no. I think KRS maybe. know. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean it don't matter. It just sounded like he did. Because if he did, it shouldn't have gone in. More of
Oh
that
no,
psionics
no,
bullshit.
no. We're gonna.
Yep,
You need
yeah.
to. You need to learn how to half flip.
Yeah.
And CL, you need to like half flip should already be like something in your arsenal.
Way to get up there quickly. Money? Oh, that's on fort. Oh boy.
Nice.
Even the games y'all lost, y'all had a lot of good opportunities. That's a good thing. Like obviously we wish you converted more in one, but like the worst losses is when you didn't even really have the opportunities to get enough goals to win the match, and that's not been any of the case from like any of the
Oh,
replays that
that's
we've
another
seen.
one I should have caught, right?
No, this is fine. Unless you have really quick reaction time. But he just faked you. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, he was going for the challenge, and like, yes, if he's gonna challenge, like, you want to be able to challenge back. But he just turned away. I mean, that's fine that you did that. The other times though, it was just like nobody was on you, and you're like
Yeah.
throwing it away.
Nice. Get the fuck out of here. Okay. That was a really. I don't know why he challenged it there. We gotta stop leaking out a goal as the back man there. That's an easy save. We just chill. Spoon. I love you, but stop doing that. Holy shit.
You can catch that. If you're afraid that the other guy's gonna be challenging you, turn your audio up because you can hear like he's not really on you. I don't have the camera. That's probably one you could have controlled. It's
Yeah.
fine though. If you're gonna hit it out, just make sure you're following up on it.
For sure.
Nice. Nice.
That was a comms thing too. Like if you're air dribbling, you need to be telling him if you got one touch or I'm coming down into a 50 or I've got another touch. So
Yeah.
it's really hard for the back guy to read what the guy with the ball. And I'm the worst at it when I'm doing it. Like I'll say I'm passing, but I don't say how many touches or none of that. And then the guy that's about to make the play just has to guess. And then I cause a double commit or awkwardness.
So be careful here. You're about to double commit with him on the backboard.
Yeah.
Here, like you saw him go up. As soon as you see him there, stay on the ground. Like go back down.
Hurt.
Nice bump.
I'll finish that.
You see what I'm saying? Your midfield awareness on bumps is really, really fucking good. You turned like on a dime and knew Buddy was gonna be there for that shit.
Oh, should look good. Okay.
Nice.
Challenge. Nice. Oh, okay. So this was really good to just wait, but you just didn't challenge it. Like you could have played under it to, do something. And then you're just really awkward.
I think he
Yeah.
thought he had a flip reset, but he never actually hit the ball to where he had another flip.
Oh, he flipped there, but then he's like playing catch up. Whenever someone's playing catch
Yeah.
up, it's just
Insta.
Go ahead and challenge.
Yeah.
that just goes back to like reading your opponents rather than the ball.
Yeah.
It's another one.
Should have challenged.
Yeah, go up.
There.
You actually beat him if you fast aerial. Nice.
Good read.
There you go.
Nice. Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Let's go.
But like, if you did that and the other times, you would have had more goals.
Yeah, you couldn't have played that much better, bro. That was really
That was
good.
really good.
Again, that's what I was saying. I was finally starting to get comfortable, and again, it's not an excuse. It's just
Oh, we get it. You're
trying to
gonna
figure
learn more
out.
from the ones that
Yeah.
we lose.
For 100%, yeah.
Damn. Bro, we've been talking mad shit about you. Spoon.
Yeah.
We're gonna put it on YouTube as well, so like 2 people can see it.
All right.
Just kidding.
Oh, okay, okay.
Tough.
Here it is again. Another one of those of like your first instinct is to go back post, but really you should be going straight at this ball and like hitting it to forward,
Yeah.
making it go left. Nice.
Good 50.
I'm like, you did nothing wrong, by the way, but I just want to point out like that subconscious like passiveness where you're going back after you make a touch. It's like you make a touch, you go back. You make a touch, you go back. You make a touch, you go back. Rather than doing that, if you guys are on the offense, which it kind of looks like here, you honestly could have gone this way and either demoed him or take that or beat him to the boost, and then you
Yeah.
have a play forward. Like in twos, like you're gonna be very awkward a lot of times, and that's totally okay. Like you don't there's no set rotation in twos. You have
Yeah.
to remember that. There'll never be a set rotation in twos. Just because there's so much cutting, so much like challenging, you have to like just you just have to make it work however you have to make it work. Here you're up one, it's okay to be passive. But I'm just pointing out like it's just something like out of the box that you could have done.
Yeah, for sure.
But again, nothing bad. Pads. You're missing a lot of pads.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ugh. Thought that was in.
So did I.
Let's look at Spoon. See what he does.
Yikes.
It's fine if you're gonna go for stuff like that. You just gotta execute. But
Yeah.
then you leave KRS like in these like really bad defensive positions.
I was really hoping I could like get a half decent pinch off the ceiling, but it just didn't work out at all.
But here's what you do good that like I want KRS to take away from. Here's what I talk about when you like controlling the ball on your line, on your goal line.
Oh.
Like this is really good. And if you can like learn to do this, now you have a play forward, right?
Huh? I put my 2 assumptions. Don't you fucking dare. Yeah, I definitely think shut up, one second. What's your name on Rocket League now? Spoon. I think Spoon should have done that better.
Nice. Good control.
You shouldn't have done that. He's just a boy.
Oh, you got to take that corner.
Just a little sissy.
I'll tell you what wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it.
So, here's one thing, Spoon. I saw this in some of your other games as well. You're
Mhm.
very, very solo minded. And like that's okay. I'm not like dogging on you for it.
I am.
But
Fuck it.
but you need to be aware of like if you're going for a solo play every single time, your opponent's
Yeah.
gonna expect a solo play every single time.
Mhm.
Like in this situation, especially in 2v1 situations, and you saw him too, he's like cheating up with you. Like give a pass. A pass here and there, and you're throwing your opponent kind of out of the loop.
Yeah. I definitely should
Um
have just tossed it over to K right here.
yeah, yeah, give the pass and then I mean go for the demo. I mean do
The
whatever you
beauty of
want,
it
but
is when you sprinkle them passes in, they'll respect your solo play more too.
Yeah.
I gotta stop talking. This is Geo session. My fault, buddy.
oh, you're good.
Okay, we went what, 3-2? Or 2-3?
2-3.
Yeah.
Definitely could have won this game. Or
Y'all
won the
could have won
series.
every one of them. I was saying that before you got in here. I don't think you were here, but every one of the games that y'all lost, y'all had several opportunities. So that's, it sucks we didn't get those, but it's a worse loss is if you didn't even have the opportunities to win the game.
Yeah.
Oh, careful.
Yeah.
You're very antsy and very like you play like curls. I don't know if you've like played with them a lot, but
I have.
you're very
Not a lot.
go. Like you're very forward. And that can be a huge problem, especially in threes, but in twos as well, just because like you don't have that third man.
Yeah.
Whenever your teammate's on the ball, let him stay on the ball. I don't care if he's on the ball for 5 minutes like this. Like you never want to cut off your teammate like that. Just
Mhm.
let the play develop and react to what happens after, because then you double commit, and you know it could just be dangerous. Nice, go 50, bump him. Nice.
Yeet.
Nice.
Do you play a lot of ones, Spoon?
No. Let me rate that. Shove him. Shucks. I respect that. It was respectful. Give you that. Oh, thank you.
Tough. Nice, good patience. Unfortunate.
That's weird that it dropped. It looked like you got hoed on that touch. Not gonna lie, it looked like you pinched that with the ceiling.
With the ceiling or the wall?
It looked like you went up to it and like was gonna pinch it off the ceiling towards their end of the field, but it just dropped straight down.
Uh, you're very awkward here. Just kind of like sit here with no boost. Um, just go for mid boost.
Yeah.
And turn back. Unless you're gonna make a play
I
where like
think I was trying to take their boost and I just completely fucking missed.
um
I don't know what my my
well
thought process.
that's good, but like you were nowhere near their boost, and you never turned off ball cam to see where the boost was. Like if you had turned off ball cam, I'd be like, okay, like he was definitely like I knew what he was doing. But the fact that you're like tunneled vision on this ball, you just kind of like you're like a zombie, you're just like letting your
That's a
body
pretty
do
neat
whatever.
story, bro. But no. Oh, that was hilarious. Ooh, 1 for it.
Nice. I'll push up on that. Oh, you gave him way too much time.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid. I know you're last man back, but like in these types of situations, like don't be afraid to be challenging those kind of shots.
I was last man back, and I didn't think I had enough time to challenge him all the way over there.
No, I mean,
But K flips back. As soon as you see K flipping back, like you need to just trust that he'll get back in time. Because if you're challenging,
Yeah.
you're gonna make him get a shit touch. Because K goes back
You-
almost immediately after this touch.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you also want to keep pressure. Like flip is what? Flip is like 42 boost, and he throws the ball away. Like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like here, as soon as you see this, you should already be kind of like going and challenging for this ball. Because either he's gonna throw the ball away again, and it's just like KRS should be back by then, or he's gonna miss like he did now and try to take it to the ground, and you're already challenging in the air. But you give him way too much time, so now you're kind of just stuck.
Okay.
Okay. Do a flip. Gross. Damn, K, you didn't give a fuck. You're like, I'm on that.
Oh,
That's a good ass challenge.
That's right. So I'm gonna kill someone at work.
Nice touch, K. Good control. Okay.
Yes.
So you're really good at that shit when you do get the soft touch, bro. Like you make a living
yeah.
off that shit in threes when we've played.
Yeah, I just need to get more comfortable doing it in twos.
You have that really good like momentum shift of going from like really slow to fast and then slowing it back down to throw people off. So tap more into that because you're really good at it. That's what I'm trying to get in my bag.
Nice.
Ooh, almost got it. Bought time though, that was good.
Nice. I do want to point one thing out for KRS though to take away. Remember that one play we talked about where you got mid boost and then you rotated back rather than just waiting?
Yeah.
Oh shoot. Spoon like stays up on this, right? Like he stays here and then he waits. Because he sees that you're like pushing the ball forward. Whereas in the other play, like you went all the way behind him. Good shot.
The other piece of that is communicate that as well. Like you're turning just to be an outlet for him, but you can always let your teammate know, like, hey, I got free space over here on the right or left, outlet right.
Yeah, make sure you guys are always coming.
Okay. I'll take K's ground dribbles, and then I'll take Spoon's air dribbles, and Geo's kickoff.
No, that costs too much. You got my kickoff and my aerials.
Enough money to pay for that.
And yeah, you
You
don't have
just
those
call
money,
me
man.
broke on this recording that's going on YouTube. That's rough.
That was the last one.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
definitely need to focus on my aggressiveness, for sure. Like I said, that's a killer for me.
You know, overall, like I think there was a lot of times where you guys gave them way too much space and time. No one's challenging. You both turn away, and a lot of that is either because of communications, or you're just like you just hesitate.
Yeah.
Another thing is, well, this is for Spoon, just because like you're more mechanical at this point.
Yeah.
You need to work on your kickoffs. Like
My
you,
kickoff.
like you, for example, like you know how to flip into it properly, right, and just hit the ball. But
Mhm.
now try to like learn how to put the ball in the corner that you
I
want
think
it to go in.
I think these matches, if I remember correctly, most of the ones I were trying to angle, they always went just like straight up and out.
Yeah, that
I
did
know,
happen a
I
lot.
know. But that's also partly just because you're not doing it properly.
Oh,
Because I guarantee you, if you did a proper kickoff, you would be able to put that ball wherever you want to put it, and you would give KRS like the freedom to just do whatever the fuck you want.
mhm.
Usually
Um,
whiff.
no.
Okay, you know what helped me because we had the same issue. This is the exact shit that Gio went over with me and AL of being too passive and hesitating. The biggest thing that helped me is go into ones and just be a fucking maniac and just stay on the fucking ball. Like make yourself uncomfortable, fuck the rank, fuck the win, like stay on his fucking car as much as possible and
Yeah.
just intimidate the fuck out of them. And a lot of them will you'll win a lot of games just cuz people will quit, but that will switch over to when you play 2s and 3s that you feel comfortable enough and just immediately go. Cuz I had the same
Honestly,
exact problem.
yeah, I still, I play ones a lot, but I still just play super passively and
Yep.
defensively, and then just punish as soon as they fuck up. And like I said, I need to be able to hit that switch,
It
and
took me a
switch
whole
lane.
season to make that, or the whole half season that I had to make that switch. So it's not easy, but like that's the one thing that really helped me try to do that. And then the Geo telling me every fucking week to stop, hesitating and stop being awkward.
So, well, I am gonna for sure get some games in tonight and start putting some of this shit in. Get
Yeah.
my kickoff down, start fucking flipping, challenging on the wall.
Use that speed flip in the open field, bro. That shit's changing my life on my
Yeah,
speed. Big time. And my boost
You
management.
also just jump into free play and turn off unlimited boost, and then just like go down those boost paths.
yeah,
Like just do it over and over and over, and like incorporate flips, diagonal flips into those pads, and like eventually your brain will like just like engrave that like
yeah.
this is where you should be going. Um, but I mean overall.